I have had a busy night so far. I had a trip from a hotel in town out to the ferries, waited an hour and a half, had a trip that went from the airport, from the ferries to the Western Communities, and I've just been busy. At one point I had this guy who hired me to go from one homeless shelter to another, and then he gave me another address to go to, but I couldn't go there because well, we went there, and he was looking for a girl, and he ended up going to a car wash. He found the girl and took her back to the second homeless shelter he went to. He had all his stuff in my trunk, and then he went into the homeless shelter, and he didn't come back for about, I think at that point I had been hired already for an hour with him, just waiting for him and waiting for him. Then he finally went to his final destination with the girl, and I was getting worried, you know, when he was in the building and wasn't coming out, and the meter was just going up and up and up and up. It was $65 at the end of his time with me, and he gave me $70. And then now I had one to the airport from Brentwood Bay. And a curious thing was happening while I was waiting for the ferries. There was a time call, and it said that it's due in half an hour at the airport. But then it said arrival time 4:10 a.m. And I called the office and said, 4:10 a.m.? It's like 9:20 right now. I'm not going to wait at the airport till 4:10 a.m. Actually, now the time is 4:05 a.m. And I'm just leaving the airport. Anyway, I think that call was a total hoax. And when I called the dispatch, she said, "Oh, it's an app booking. They can book again when they really need it." And there are big doubts that there's anything coming in at 4:10 in the morning. Anyway, if there is such a call, it would give it to me right now, because here I am. Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, it's been a successful night. I probably have about $400 on right now, if you consider all the trips I've had. And I had a nice long break at one point, too. Nice long break. Well, I think we lost our focus. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it for the Monday or Sunday night, I guess. Oh, there's our focus. It came back. Well, this was a Monday night. I did about 280 compared to the Sunday night where I did about 480. This was a slower night. I did have a couple of longer fares, which made it better. I just had to reject the trip because it's time for me to go wash the car, because I have a chiropractor's appointment this morning. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another warm day. There's not a cloud in the sky anywhere. The sun is coming up, and I watched a lot of video tonight. I even went to sleep a few times. It was good. It was good. This is the way I like to work. And I still have $280. And I'll be able to make a bank deposit in the morning. Well, first the car wash. Got to do the car wash. Got to do the car wash, do the mats, and dust the interior, kind of, because the interior is full of dust. I don't know where the day shift guy goes, but he manages to get it dusty in here every time he passes the car to me. He washes the exterior, yes, but he doesn't clean inside here. Now, the car is going good, except that there's a rubber gasket between the plastic top light and the metal of the roof. And if you listen very carefully, you can hear that rubber gasket flopping around and hitting the top. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. And it's making me crazy. Yeah. Had one customer from the hospital. He had gone there in an ambulance, and he had like aneurysms in his lung, and his lung was bleeding. He was bleeding out his mouth, and it was because there was an aneurysm in his lung, or in his lungs. He had 4 of them repaired already, and he's got a 5th one now, and that's because he had pneumonia, and everything kind of self-destructed. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Anyways, he got home, and he lives way down in the sticks, far out of town. And we get down there, and he goes out, and he comes back, and he said that he can't find his phone. So what we did was we called his phone to see if it would ring in here, and it didn't ring in here, but somebody picked it up and answered. And we told, or my customer told him where he was, and the guys said, yeah, we'll bring you the phone. Really? Way out in the sticks? It was like it was a $50 fare to get there. And then I told him, you know, you're really lucky that I didn't clear the meter, because had I cleared the meter, I wouldn't have been able to phone him, because my phone goes through our system. But he says, well, I know my number. Yeah, that's true. We could have called your number using my phone, even if I had cleared the meter. Right. So we're just going to pull into the car wash now. The time is 5:27. Usually the car wash works at 5:30. Usually. Now, let's see. It looks like the coin box is in there. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll be going on this side. Oh, they still have the cones in. Crap. Well, somebody's here because the door's open. So, okay, got 3 nights to go this week. I was busy most of the night, and yeah, I was busy most of the night. I worked hard. I made did about $440 worth of business, which is quite a bit. And I brought the car back in time. I was too busy to shoot a segment while I was working, but some jerk-off left these gloves in the floor of the back seat. So now, after I dropped off the cab for Mr. Punctual, I'm on my way down to the office to drop these off, and hope somebody's in the office to received them because, well, it's after 6 o'clock, and they said that there was a message saying that after 6 o'clock there would be somebody in the office. So I'm on my way down to that office to give them to give the gloves in. So I'm in my own car on the way down there. Sorry about the backlighting, but the sun is behind me. I'll be turning a corner real soon, so you'll be able to see me, but you won't because the steering wheel will be in the way. Oh yeah. These are the perils and hazards of shooting video in another car. I'm tired. I worked so hard. Yeah, I had, my first trip was a long one, was like 65 bucks, and I had quite a few $20 fares, and I did about, well, 19 or 20 trips altogether, so that's pretty good. I'm just exhausted. I did get to sleep though at one point. If not for that, I would be really, really underground. But yeah, I did get to take a break for a while. A couple of times. Yeah, for between 11 and 2, I think it was 1 trip an hour. And then, yeah, I think maybe 2 trips an hour between 2 and 4. And between 4 and the end at 6, it was non-stop. I thought I would be late for Mr. Punctual, but nope. Nope, I wasn't too late for him. Yeah, I really hope somebody's in that office. Anyways, 2 more nights to go. 2 more nights to go. And I'll be on vacation. I can't wait. Time is now 5:07 a.m. and I just dropped off at the hospital. This guy's going in for surgery. And it was a busy night before 11 o'clock, and then it slowed down considerably. I've gone to sleep a number of times. I've got $280 on, and this thing is beeping at me, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm supposed to pick up somebody in half an hour downtown. I might put myself in position for another trip. I don't know. What is this thing bidding? 79. Wow, that's way out of my way. No way I'm going there. No way I'm going to 79. 79 is Western Communities. I need to get something nearby. I'm second in one zone and third in the next zone. Oh, now I'm second and second. So there is some movement going on. This is the penultimate night before vacation. Yeah, I suppose I did well enough. I really don't feel like working anymore. Oh, excuse me. Burps come out of nowhere. And so do yawns. You can probably guess that I did go to sleep a few times this morning. And it's true, I did. I went to sleep. When there's nothing going on, I have my seat reclined a little bit and I'm watching stuff on my phone. And go to sleep. What's the story here? These cars are around. I do have time for one more. Oh, I'm first in the zone. What do you know? Now I'm first in the zone. Yeah, not much else to say. One more night to go. Time is now 5:28 in the morning on Friday morning, and I was busy all night. I didn't get to sleep much. I've had 26 trips. I've got about $450 on, and it's my last night before vacation. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Montreal for 2 weeks, so this is going to be the last taxi vlog before I go, and it's going to be 3 weeks before I put the next one up, because I have 2 weeks vacation, and then I need to make another vlog the week after that, so it's going to be 3 weeks until I make another one. Yeah, I was busy last night. I was just dragging my ass through 26 trips. 26 trips is a lot. And very often it was, you know, you drop one off, and as soon as you're dropping that one off, you're getting sent on another one immediately. And a couple of times I was dropping somebody off and somebody else wanted to get in right away. It's like I'm the only one out here. It's like nobody wants to work anymore. Nobody wants to work. We got all these cars that are parked. Nobody driving them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just gonna add up the Interacs. And I've got a blank check that I can write, so I'm gonna write the blank check according to what Interacs I got and stuff, and I'm gonna deposit that check in the bank like right away. And I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna have something to eat, and then I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna do the dishes, and then I'm gonna have a shower, and then I'm gonna have a couple drinks while watching some videos and go to sleep. My alarm will go off at 4 in the afternoon, and at 5 o'clock there should be a taxi waiting for me outside to take me to the airport, because I want to have enough time for a meal out at the airport and then get on my plane just after 8 o'clock, or the plane's going to leave just after 8 o'clock, so I'll have just enough time to check my bags and have something to eat, and then fly to Calgary, where hopefully the liquor store in the terminal is open, and I can buy some bottles to bring to Montreal, and then fly to Montreal and meet up with my mother and sister in the morning, have breakfast together. That's breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh yeah. Did I have any bizarre, strange things happen tonight? No, I was just busy. Just busy. And I don't like it that way. I guess in the middle of the night I did have a couple of times where I was sleepy. I know that I had over 200 on at midnight. I think I had about 250 on at midnight. And I still made another 200 in the morning hours. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bank now, add up my Interacts, fill in that blank check, and deposit it. And that's only because at the time where the owner of the cab would normally be cutting me a check, I'm gonna be out of town already, and he wanted to make sure I had all my earnings, which was great of him, really. Other cab owners, you gotta chase them down for your money. But this guy, he's on the ball. That's why I keep working with him. Yeah. Hope yours is better than mine.